Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. How you guys doing today? I'm doing fine. I woke up, I ate some breakfast. Not really breakfast, I had pasta. That's like all I ever eat, it feels like. And now I'm here, ready to go. Feeling good-ish. I'm gonna try to do a lot of recording today, I think. I want to get a few slice and dices done so that I can stream some more. I don't know if I'll actually stream some more, but we'll see. Hellhorned Umbra. Ew. Oh no. Oh no. Savagery Seraph. Oh no. I think we had Hellhorn yesterday, didn't we? Demon Fiend. Was it a Hellhorn base run? Yeah, it was. Oh, no, it wasn't yesterday. It was the video I uploaded a few days ago. The video that I put up yesterday was that. Anyway, let's get to it. It's Siphon Archeon. It is what do I even call this guy? Meat Kale and Savagery Seraph. A pretty tough lineup overall. We have Pyre of Entropy, which is okay. I'm not too sad about it. At least we get a lot of card draw. But yeah, this looks bad. Maybe we'll high roll. Okay, so we have no HP, right? That's what you have to see here. So our floor is going to be Shield Steward, Horned Warrior, Shield Steward, Prince. And I think that Brawler Prince as your starter, if you don't have a buff card, is death. So I'll play Reaper. Ashes. Okay, well that's going to make my life a lot better, I gotta say. As long as I see any Imp card, I think our life just got a lot more stable. Now, I want to take this trial. It doesn't really negatively affect me, but I know we're weak. This is the big question. I'm weak. I know I'm weak. Can I still click this trial? I think so. Because all I really do here is play 1 or 2 pings. Also, I thought about it a little more. I'm going to leave Prince on his own. Hear me out on this one, right? Because we just go like Shade Splitter and we buff him. Although I am not great here. I don't know. I'm gonna avoid playing these Vengeful Shards because I think that... Oh, sorry, I need to play... Actually, do I need to play Mind Collapse? I can save the 1 HP. I should go back and do it. Yeah. Shade Splitter, Rubble Morsel, you know the deal. It should be Spear Steward, Mind Collapse, Vengeful Shard. I don't have anywhere for this Spear Steward, so we'll just do a ping. If I get 1 or 2 good morsels from Shade Splitter, I think that our run kind of turns around. I might not take that much damage, but this is the worst of the Ring 1 bosses, in my opinion. If I do 3 Mind Collapse Vent, I killed this guy. Does that matter? Nah, probably not. But it's something I could do. Yeah, this boss is definitely harder. He does kind of beat you down. 14 rage is a lot, or 14 damage is quite a lot, in my estimation. Oh, good. But I think since we played Morsels on the Prince, we should be okay. I thought we were going to be a little worse off than we ended up being. But we'll see. Maybe you can make a case that I should have been buffing up Horned Warrior instead, because he has double strike. But Slay on Prince is gonna equalize, I think. And it'll make it a little better, perhaps. I'm still probably gonna get hit, but 84 and what's this? 14 damage? 168, it's not so bad. Ooh, lifesteal's really good. Let me see what the other morsel is before I... Okay, so we'll do... How do you want to do this? I think that lifestealing is going to mean that I just win. Yeah. I was thinking about if I needed to chump block with the Rubble Morsel. I do not. Because it doesn't do anything, basically, if you chump block with the Rubble Morsel. If you put it up in front, it's not going to change anything because you're still going to just lifesteal to full in 2 hits anyway. Elder Helper is okay. He's not exactly what I want to see, but he's okay. And Tumbra Assault for more morsel generation feels kind of important, because I might need to play morsels here. Just to live like we did in that fight. And we can go right. I played the Demon Fiend run yesterday. It was was that a Prince run too? Am I playing 3 days in a row Hornbreaker Prince? Oh god. I don't remember. I think it might have been. No, it was Talos. Okay. Whew. It was Talos. Okay. Everything's fine. I'm gonna go right. We're gonna go Largestone Endless 2014. Alpha Fiend Rail Beater. Rail Beater, he does line up kills for Prince, but I really don't think you can do it. It's very hard to play this Alpha Fiend, but I think he's really good. He's one of the best units to play in this clan. I am his soldier. I will fight this war for Alpha Fiend. But I think you're forced to reroll here. I'll take a plus 20 on... what? Oh, no, I'm gonna play Endless Welder Helper. Of course. That makes way more sense. And then this plus 20 is okay. It's a little strange. I think this plus 20 is Shield Steward. And then I'll just leave it at that. Honestly, I don't think Horned Warrior is going to be super important for this run. If I get Multi-Strike, it goes to Alpha Fiend, anything like that. Dualism goes to Welder Helper. I can just give Horned Warrior plus 14 for the short term. I think that's fine. Okay, I will probably go to the Steel Shop. There's not a ton we can see here that's great, but I guess we'll see what it's like. Enemies enter with Titan Skin 1. It shouldn't affect me. Getting this early game money is really good too. So we're gonna play 3/4s here. We're gonna play Alpha Fiend on his own bottom floor. We're gonna play Shield Steward, Horned Warrior middle floor, and then we'll play Prince on the top floor. That's the lineup I want to do. And then we'll save Alpha Fiend's HP with things like morsels. I am just going to eat this damage though, I think it's the right idea. And we'll scale, so when I can't save, or when I don't get a lot for saving Alpha Fiend's HP, because eventually I'm just going to play Welder Helper, but I don't know if Welder Helper is at the bottom of this deck. So what I will do is I will wait, and if I draw Welder Helper, then Alpha Fiend is never going to die, and we can convert this very nicely. And everything works out, and everybody's happy, except for Hornbreaker Prince, but that's not really my problem now, is it? Oh, almost played the wrong guy there. Okay, now we should be fine in this fight. Alpha Fiend should handle the boss, and because I'm playing 3 floors and I buffed up my Horned Warrior a little bit, I should never take any damage. And so now that we're fine in this fight, I can go ahead and play Vengeful Shards and save little bits of HP. Things like that, because you should just win this, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. And I don't get anything for winning early or winning later, so we can just go on. I need to be mentally aware of if I actually care about when I win these fights. I don't think there's any permascaling in this run, but it's still something that's always on your mind. Just sort of how it is. Fledgling, excellent news. I will pick up Prismal Dust. It's very nice for savagery. I'd really like to go to the Steel Shop because now we could see Second Endless, we could see Dualism, we could see Multi-Strike, we could see Smidgestone. There's 4 good upgrades here, and I'm happy to see any of them, so we'll go over here. Large Stone Multi-Strike, Damage Shield 3, and 20 HP. Apex Imp. Yeah, look, I'm not out here to, like, pretend, okay? I'm not playing this game to be like, ooh, I don't know, I don't want to play. I mean, Monster Train 1, I played no Apex Imps because I was like, oh, well, it's just boring. I don't think Apex Imp is just boring. It's also really good. There's a Multi-Strike in the shop. There's absolutely no reason not to play this. I'm not a fool, man. Large Stone, plus 3 damage shield. It's kind of nice on Shield Steward, I think. It means that I can't necessarily reroll here, but I think it's a good trade. No, it's a bad trade. I'm gonna roll anyway, because the shop might be cheap. Endless for 85. I am actually not that interested in it anymore, because I don't need Endless Fledgling if I have Apex Imp with double summon Welder Helper. So this isn't that good. Smidgestone also doesn't matter here, so I'm not too sad about this roll. I wanted to see quick. That's really all I wanted. But we could have had Smidgestone Multi-Strike Alpha Fiend here. It's a shame remember what we got robbed. Or remember what they took from us, I should say. I do really like Nim's Oath. 1 days is cool, but it's definitely Quilling Catcher. This thing is so crazy. People talk about things that are OP. Personally, I think there is one thing that's very clearly in need of a little bump down, and that's Inferno Room. Talk about other things that might need a bump down, though, it's probably Quilling Catcher. But I actually don't think they should go around nerfing the event items all that much, because you want to see cool stuff out of the events. You don't want the events to be weak. That's my feeling anyway. So I'm down with Willing Catcher being good. Okay, so I will now play Shield Steward top 4, Apex Imp bottom 4. No, this isn't right. I guess it's fine. Prince bottom 4 with Apex Imp and then Alpha Fiend middle. It should probably be I swap the middle and bottom 4 though. That's my feeling. And for now, we're not strong until I see... Well, we're strong for now, but we're not strong until I make this deck able to draw Welder Helper faster. That's what I think anyway. There's no reason not to give you damage shield, just because you scale armor. It doesn't matter. So I'll remove some cards and we'll take most likely double energy in this run. The other thing I'd really like to see in this one though is Steelworker. Because a little bit of scaling on this Apex Imp would let me play 2 of him. Like a Smidgestone Dualism Steelworker would be the ideal finish to this one. In my opinion. Also now we just play Welder Helper every turn and this is a wrap. It's entirely about how fast I draw him, and the rest of the floors are just... I should... Mind collapse, I'm sorry. My deepest apologies. Don't call me stupid in the comments for that one. Streamer, you're making a million little misplays. I assume this is because you're stupid, and I agree with you. That's my impression of what I would leave as a YouTube comment on this video. The best part is because I'm recording these so far ahead, you can leave that comment, and I'm gonna go, wow, why'd they say that about me? What the hell? Hey, what did I do, man? Come on. I took 6 damage on Shield Steward, it's over. I do like the undo button because it lets me make these little mistakes and then not have to care that much about it. Like, I do make mistakes here and there, but if it's really bad, I just undo the turn. It lets me play a little more quickly, even though this game is longer, which is very nice. Oh, Umbra Stone. Okay. Well, I was gonna say how I needed to play multiple Apex Imps to get through the damage requirement of Savagery. Not anymore. You just click that one. I could pick Morsel Maker here, actually. He's not terrible. I would be getting rid of Alpha Fiend, but it would give me passive scaling on Horned Warrior, which would let him stay alive, and then I would probably play Apex Imp middle 4, Horned Warrior top 4. I would put the Morsel Maker down with him. But it's a big commitment in deployment when instead I could pull a deployable equipment or a room instead. Yeah, okay. Energy for sure. You almost always take energy if you're on Entropy Pyre. It's good to have the energy to play the curses out if possible. I'll go left, because we could see Railhammer, we could see plus damage on Rage. Chain of Gems is also pretty good. Sinner's Salve on this Pyre is also really good. Lots of good stuff. This is a blessed run. Another multi-strike is really good, and this guy's only losing 9 HP. I'll take 1 Hornstone. I've had a lot of success with this 1 Hornstone lately. It's pretty good. Maybe. I feel like remove consume -2 gain consume does a lot for it. We can give it... Oh man, okay, hear me out. Holdover, remove consume, -2 gain consume. 1 mana, or no, 2 mana multi-strike every turn. Is that good? It is pretty good. But I don't like buying Lightstone Casing unless I already have 2 good upgrades equipped. Although, I guess I could just buy all of these. I'm gonna be rich. Yeah, sure, why not? Damage Shield is really nice for stabilizing into Entropy's, or not Entropy, into Savagery Seraph. I think is quite good. Brawler Prince, ahaha, oh ha ha ha. Catch me never clicking that shit, or not, catch me never clicking Reaper Prince, I mean to say. Penitent Fairstone, I like money, I think I'm fine. I think reasonably though, this is probably the weakest I will be. Because I need to not late draw my Welder Helper. If I draw Welder Helper late, I might be killed. But we can split our team up into 3 floors. You're gonna kill yourself, aren't you? We can split up into 3 floors like this and do moderately okay early game value. But yeah, you're dead, right? Yeah, you're dead. I just need to buy a few turns to draw to my Apex Imp, or my Welder Helper, I should say. And the big value point of playing this Pyre, I think, is that we'll always draw in probably 4 turns max. because of how fast our draw is. Oh fuck, Chain of Gems. Oh no. I didn't even... I actually have never thought about that. Wow. I don't think a single time in my life have I thought about Chain of Gems keeping an Endless Welder Helper alive. It feels like something that would have happened before though, right? Surely this isn't the first time. That's my fault. I did not even consider that possibility. It's okay, it's recoverable as long as I just keep a few Shade Splitters to use a morsel first. But that's crazy. I've never considered that. Okay, so all we have to do is do like Shade Splitter first into Welder Helper. You can play Trample if you like. Prince, you deserve a chance to be useful for once in your miserable existence. Here you go, buddy. Go do 150 damage to that guy. No, don't look top 4 where he's doing 282 times 2 with more health than you. Don't even sweat it, man. It's not a problem. I also forgot to kill my Welder Helper. Is this guy trolling? Kind of, yes, because I do believe that this fight is borderline unlosable. I said I was a little scared here. I'm only really afraid, though, considering the possibility that I bottom deck. As soon as I draw a Welder Helper, every fight is over. What are they gonna do to 370 times 2 with 100 armor? Not a lot. Good hand. This is where I pay for my crimes. I still think Chain of Gems was a good play. Most likely what I'll do is play 2 Welder Helpers. Something like that. I'll figure it out. I got plenty of time. In the grand scheme of things, being too tanky is not a real issue. I don't believe. I can run multiple Welder Helpers. I can do... just play a few morsels. I don't think there will ever be a case where you show me Tiresome Climb and I will click anything else. Even Branding Right to kill through Damage Shield, I would rather just have Tiresome Climb. I mean that. Cave-In, it's not worth playing, but you can do holdover Cave-In if you're really bad into the Titans for some reason. And then you can just hold it over and keep Savagery locked off of the top floor. But you do tank Savagery every round then. Okay, so card removing is good. Magic Shop is also pretty good. It can give me holdover, intrinsic. Those are sort of nice. Removals are also good. Event is cool. I think I want to go for the trinkets though, honestly. Oh, Abandoned Antumbra fixes my mistake. Very nice. Let me go clear 2 cards out real quick. I'm gonna do the Spear Stewards. And then I'll probably clear out the vents. That card really fell off, huh? I could maybe play Wanderer's Talisman. I don't think there's any reason to. I've laughed at Cleansing Water in the past, but I'm willing to click on it. And then Double Gorge, Shadowbox are no's. Could probably play Odie's Totem, right? It's gonna put me at 3 Deployment Ember. Does that matter? Not really. Let's play Apex and Hornbreaker Prince, that's it. Well, I don't really care about anything else now. Okay, I'm down. What I'm thinking about now is how am I gonna mitigate damage on Savagery? It's a good position if you're thinking about that in Fight 5, right? I'm very confident though. With a little trample, this trial is free. Oh, this is not correct though. Do not believe their lies. This is actually, I think, the most egregious of the faked out start screens, because this is not who's here. Corrupted Crusade, I believe, does not have 3/170 Harvest. This has 3/130 Strike. The reason that this is egregious is because if you take multi-strike, those guys can kind of run you over, where multi-strike isn't as bad for the Zealots. I will take this trial, though. I think we'll be fine. But actually, I think it's a little better with knowledge that it's not the scary guy. It's not the Harvest guys, because they're a little easier to, or a little harder to kill, I should say. So I will play Alpha Fiend, Horned Warrior, bottom floor. Whoever I put down there is going to die anyway. Oh, hey, Cleansing Water. Nice job. Thank you, Cleansing Water. And so we'll just sit tight, and maybe we feed a few up here. Horned Warrior top 4 is not a terrible idea also because he can potentially kill like 2 backliners that live, but I'm happy with it this way as well. I'll just ascend and daze you. Hopefully I'm not bottom decking here, right? But even if I am, Hornbreaker Prince has this probably. Probably. Sorry, I'm just a little lost on what I should do on this turn, honestly. I should probably torch this guy and tiresome climb here. That's my feeling. Okay, I can clear out these shield stewards or just kill off maybe Alpha Fiend, I don't know. Okay, we drew in time. Turn 3, the worst we can do is turn 4. I'm a fool, sorry. Hold on. My deepest apologies for this error, it will not happen again. And Tumbra Morsel first, then Welder Helper. When you play these out, you can pay 1 more energy here. And then Mind Collapse through the Reanimate. And then finally, we can vent. The Corruption will chew me up. Did I kill my Welder Helper? Grrr. What is this guy doing? And I didn't draw a ping. It's over, man. Just go. Just leave me. I'm beyond saving. Give me One Horn's Tome, Mind Collapse, Umbra Stone here. It's fine. I should just use morsels to buffer this corruption though, for sure. No reason to take any. 105 times 3. It could be better, of course. But yeah, it's again, like I said earlier, I don't really fear dying in this fight ever. I think we're gonna make it to Savagery pretty much for free. The hardest fight will be Kale. Oh my god, he lost 8 Reanimate. Ha. Foolish. Let's ascend you before you get to resolve your Reanimates back, I assume. For a second I was like, oh no, what if he kills me? Oh yeah, that's right, I do 600 damage trample. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's pretty good actually. Okay. Important work is good, of course. And I think you showed me this pick already. My opinion hasn't changed, Umbra. Steel Shop's cool, and then we could duplicate Welder Helper. It's good to just get more Welder Helpers. Then we go Arms Merchant here. I haven't been looking ahead in my pathing, mostly because I don't really need to in this run, but I should. Smidgestone, Titanite. Do I want to go for quick or do I want to settle for Titanite? Titanite is safe. It's very safe to play Titanite on Apex Imp here. But quick is so much nicer. I could get the quick dagger though, and there's not a lot of good equipment here, so I'm down to go Titanite actually. Okay, I personally believe that it's good to wait on removing cards from your deck. However, I'm rich and I may as well get a sense of how strong we actually are in this run. So I will clean up the deck. We'll go no vents. I don't think I need these anymore, of course. They're just worse than Torch. I'll keep Mind Collapse. I can get rid of Shade Splitters next. I want to save enough that I can buy out whatever I want in the Arms Merchant, and 200 plus the 100 I get from Quilling Catcher plus like 75 should be good. Now, this is where you gotta make your call on this fight. I think that this guy has a Harvest on the first wave. I believe because I took Titanite, I should just plant middle floor and not sweat it too much. I need to give myself turns, basically. I need time to draw my Welder Helper, is where we are right now. Okay, and now everything is fine. Just make sure we play Rebel Morsel first. And now, I didn't need any of this. It's good to do it this way, though, I believe. I can also completely negate this fight. I'll save Prince. I think there's no reason not to, basically. He can just hang out up there. He might catch a little backliner for me. These Titanite guys are no joke. We'll get a little trample in and it's fine. As long as I just always draw good, this run's gonna be great. I really truly believe the only thing that can kill me now is bottom decking. If I don't draw my welder helpers, then I can be in trouble. Otherwise, I mean, it's great. I made a mistake, but it wasn't really a mistake. I think it's a mistake because I didn't think about it. That's how I would like to say it. This Chain of Gems was a mistake because I didn't actively think about how it interacted with my welder helper. It's something to think about in the future. I typically learn things like this by just having them be wrong once, and then I go, oh, okay. And I don't think I've ever played that before. It's weird. Like, I've never seen this interaction occur. Anyway, we're 447 times 3 with trample. This is where quick would be nice though, because I do actually take some damage. I should have cleaned up my other floors though. I could have killed Kale a lot faster if I didn't play other units. That would have been nice. Like, he would be dying here, I'm pretty sure. I can buffer the damage, why not? No reason not to. I definitely feel like I am playing cards for no reason though. Mostly just to be like, hey, I'm playing cards, guys. You see, here I am. I can just go Morsel, Welder Helper, Welder Helper. Actually, I don't need to play anything else. I'm pretty confident. I do 1800 damage. I'm ending my turn. I'm done with this fight, man. Stop wasting my time. Me. Wait, he lived. Oh no! The consequences of my actions. How could this be? This sucks. Oh my god, he lived. I should have played cards. Well, this video is ruined. I'm gonna have to throw this one away. I can't upload a loss like this. Never mind, everything's okay. I should be a little careful with his HP though, unironically. It is a little scary. Yeah, close. Alright, alright. Umberstone, Last Stand is fun. I like picking it just because it makes the numbers look silly. I don't think it's very good for me here. Now, I have 5 energy plus Sinner's Salve, so I don't really need more energy, but I also don't need space. And I can't take draw because Pyre of Entropy puts you to 10, so I guess I'll just take another energy. And we'll play the fabled 6 energy run. I should check here first. What do you have? There's Quick Dagger, Hall of Mirrors. Oh, I could have taken space to potentially play Hall of Mirrors. If I had thought about that, it would have been cool. Ah, man. Because you could play Apex Imp and then Hall of Mirrors, and then every Welder Helper goes twice. Oh well, something to think about for the future. There's Quick Dagger. Do you have anything you could ever show me here that I would want to merge with it? No, but Inferno Room's cool. No reason not to play it, right? It's good. Why are you still here? Hornbreaker Prince. Who is inviting this guy? Not merge. I want to call a few more cards now. Alpha Fiend. Goodbye, my friend. Maybe in another life. I hope this isn't the savagery fight, basically. I have a lot of Pyre HP. It is the savagery fight. It's like the easiest energy trial of my life, by the way. Not even a question in my mind. There's no Griffin Rider first wave. I think I will actually play Apex Imp bottom floor. I'm gonna try to save the HP. Sorry, Horned Warrior, you're just very slightly outclassed. Okay, the big downside of this deck is that it doesn't have a good way to deal if I bottom deck like this. I can't do anything about this Gladiator. He will just hit me, right? You're gonna do 98. Yeah, it's not very good. I may as well One Horn's Tome here. I assume it's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna take some damage for my attempt to save. I might actually end up saving more HP than I lose here, though, to be fair. But I am gonna take a little damage for this. But now we're just Welder Helper. Important work. Welder Helper, of course. I should play these out first. It's good to clear my mind. And then we go Umbra Stone quick, and now no enemy for the rest of this fight will walk by me. So I'm just gonna take however much damage this little dude does to me here. Stupid headphones are dying, man. I really should go into the BIOS settings. A lot of people told me you can go in and change the BIOS a lot of the time. I just haven't done it. I should do it though. Tiresome climbing is worth more than this 98 damage is worth, so I shall. Let me calculate this turn properly. Do not put morsel in front, put this here. It's crazy that my damage is actually going to struggle to reach the numbers. But if I last stand... Oh, he's actually already caught. I was gonna last stand, but I take more damage than I save by last standing. Also, I see this Pyre only does 85. It's kind of tough. I'll take a pretty decent chunk here. But tiresome climbing is still best. 27? Whoa, what the hell? Wait a minute. If I ping him, does it change? No, I just eat 27. Wow. I guess it's good we have the Pyre HP. Let me undo so that I ping my Welder Helper now. 27 is a lot, though. I shouldn't have played this Shield Steward up here. I should have been able to give Prince a little bit of extra damage. What's 354 minus 98? 254, it's 256? And divide that by 85. 85, 170. Yeah, so no matter what, he hits me 3 times, I think. Crazy. Very shocking that I take that damage. Like, that much damage is ridiculous to me. But if I play middle floor, let's count up how many terrifying amalgams there are, actually. I think I would take more damage, because I know there's one with the boss, and then there's one here, so there's... Did I fight one already? Does anyone remember? I'm gonna say yes, because it's good for my ego. So I think we're at 2 amalgams. I'll edit that, though, don't worry. I will change my guess when we get further along. So I'm just gonna keep a rough count here. I don't need to ascend it, it's the same, right? It's 27 no matter what. No way! Oh my god, minus 9. Oh no. I should have ascended him. I'm sorry I trusted Hornbreaker Prince, it won't happen again. And Morsel's just hanging out. So this is 3-4 on the amalgam numbers here. If you're keeping score, which of course I am. The morsel cook room. This is 5-6. So if I was middle floor now, I would have taken 30. So I would have actually taken almost the same amount of damage. Interesting. If I played this guy middle floor, I would have taken 35 guaranteed damage. I think that's right. Yeah, because this guy would have done 1. So, but it would have been a little less because of my train steward. So interestingly, well, I hope you don't mind, I'm going to do a little experimenting here. I actually want to see how this plays if I play bottom floor comparatively. This is not necessary, of course. I don't need to save more HP or less HP, but I want to learn for myself here. Is it better to play middle or top or middle or bottom floor here? Because this fight really matters, so I think it's good to do the legwork here. So we'll go throw Inferno Room away, and then we'll play Shield Steward. Oh, you know what? Okay, so what you should do in this position is you should play this, I'm pretty sure. And you should just assume that Apex Imp is going to handle all your business here, right? That's the first point of this. You're just going to assume he's going to do that for you. There's a chance you miss and then take a hit from this 500 HP guy anyway, though. Interesting. Do I take more damage this way? I don't know. Trying to get as much damage through as I can. No, and I don't because I high roll Welder Helper, but in a world where you put Welder Helper on the bottom, I think you just can't worry about that, basically. I think it's outside of the realm of worrying. You should just buffer the hit here. I think you have to assume that you're going to draw one of your Welder Helpers in the top half of this deck, because assuming anything else is just not really reasonable. So let's see if I save more HP because I can block a bunch of these guys by playing the Train Steward. I think that's what you need to see here. You can play Entumbra Morsel bottom 4, or whatever your generated morsel is, I should say, and then you just don't take this damage. I think that's the big thing I was missing here. I need to think about if I can actually buffer the damage nicely. And I can buffer this damage incredibly well. So, yeah, I don't mind this restart, by the way. This is the good way to use restart battles, where you're just using it to learn. I'm just doing this to see if it makes sense to do in the future, right? To learn more about how this fight composes, instead of just going based on what I feel. And this is definitely the correct answer. No doubt in my mind after looking at this. We were for sure meant to play it this way. And it makes a lot of sense when you think about it. I just had to recognize it. So I put damage shield on this guy for a reason, right? And plus 20. He's here to do this buffer trick. And then Chain of Gems on the morsels doesn't hurt either. And we get to go in, and for the fun side of things, we get to do 1500 damage quick. Somehow I think Rax the Overblessed isn't going to hang on here. And so in this line, you're always going to take 5. The only thing I would change in terms of fight balance, I think this should not be guaranteed 5 damage. I don't like that these fights force you to take damage like this. I think it feels kind of bad. I should stop playing cards, man. This shit's over. I think not having counterplay because he's in Relentless, it feels bad. I would like to change this guy to just a 500 HP frontliner. There's a little bit of counterplay, of course. You can say, oh, no counterplay, but you could draw Tiresome Climb. Yeah, but I can't, plan to draw Tiresome Climb, you know? It's not like I can just magically manifest a Permafrost in this run. And I'm not going to Magic Shops to Permafrost Tiresome Climb in this position either. I'll go right, and we'll try to upgrade. I want Tiresome Climb to be better, though. That'd be really good, so. Double stack, heal Pyre, -2, consume. Split Anvil, I just cannot imagine what I would use this for. Rage doesn't decay. Renewals gain Stealth 1. Maybe. I don't know. Doesn't seem all that good. Now I'm probably just gonna tank this boss. I actually should have gone to the Pyre HP. It's probably the best thing I could have done here was just give myself, 40 more HP. That would have made a lot of sense. Because it's Savagery Seraph, it's Savagery Fight 7, Savagery Seraph, and Titans. So this is a lot of Pyre damage you're forced to take without anything you can do about it. I will Holy Stone Mind Collapse. I could double stack One Horn's Tome. No holdover. Remove Consume. It's a little silly, don't you think? Although you can make it cost 3, you don't need to, it's just silly. The best thing for me to do here, actually, in terms of goofy gameplay, is to go -1, remove Consume, Last Stand. But none of this is reasonable, and I would feel really silly if I lost this one, so I'm going to try to avoid that. I should have -1 on Tiresome Climb, that's my fault. Here, we can do that. That's a little fun. Okay, what should go from this deck? Probably just Shade Splitters, although they're not terrible. I need the torches to kill my guys. Maybe I kill off a Mind Collapse then. And I'll do the Shade Splitter. And the true answer here, if you want to have fun, is to go for a better Last Stand. Or maybe another One Horn's Tome. I will be making the boring play and getting my 3rd Welder Helper. Now I basically can never bottom deck. And yeah, let's give it a spin. I think Rage Doesn't Decay as a relic is something that I like more when I'm playing lower Rage setups, like one Welder Helper, not one Welder Helper, one Fledgling Imp in the early game. In this run, I think I have enough Rage. I am not gonna play bottom 4 here. I'm just gonna tank this damage. I have enough HP. I should be okay. Actually, maybe I'm not okay. No, I should be okay. I'm gonna take like, I think 35 was the number I said I would take here if you just play nothing. If this is your lineup, you take 35. Oh no, you know what? One thing I didn't think about, Abandoned Antumbra won't work starting in the next fight. I didn't think about that. But I'm gonna draw to 10 and then it's not gonna work anymore. That's a little annoying. And there's nothing I can do about it either. I should probably put Cook on bottom floor, huh? I have 7 energy. I can actually just play Welder Helper, trample One Horn's Tome here. That's insane. These guys put up a lot of HP you gotta survive. I put up even more damage, as it turns out. So I started this fight at 96. I think I'll leave it at 61, which should be enough to win fairly comfortably. I should be okay here. Oh, I'm gonna win this fight too fast. I should slow down. No, I guess winning the fight faster is gonna save me more HP actually, so never mind. I was gonna say I should slow down so I can play more of these mind collapses, but no, it's definitely better just to win and kill him. Undoubtedly. 3,200. It's gonna be 3 rounds, I think, regardless, but also could play like Antumbra Assault. Throw these guys away. No reason not to Fledgling Imp here. It's -1 HP, but I'm gaining damage on Seraph. I'm trying to kill him faster. I would like to get this guy dead in 2 turns. That would save me a lot of health. Oh yeah, okay, he's dead. Cool. So next turn he comes down and he dies. I high rolled the second last stand draw here. I am not complaining. I think I will take lethal here. So I'm gonna end up taking a lot less damage than I expected, because as it turns out, if you just hit him for 8,000, it's pretty strong. I expected to leave here at 61. I didn't think about the fact that I would just kill him though. Nah, okay. The last thing to think about in this fight is if it's ever worth it to try to get one more Mind Collapse. Ultimately, I think I will be okay. I think when I hit the Savagery for 8,000, I will probably win. But it's good to think, you know? I've lost runs that seemed unlosable in this game to the Titans because I just walked in here with... It happened to me twice last night, actually, where I walked into the fight with a crazy strong run that just didn't do a lot of damage, and I bled like 70 Pyre HP and died. So you can never have too much now, is my feeling. That being said, I have quite a lot. This Shield Steward will save me 1 life. Or 1 attack, I guess I should say. What a bad draw. Huh. I think you do quick trample. And then hopefully I don't get screwed by welder helpers here. That's all you can really think now. Hopefully I don't get got. It's a little tough still because I don't have great ways to eat my damage shield, but it's probably fine. Something along these lines, and then we can do very little. You can't really chump this, but you can save the 5 corruption with this little frontline morsel. I should have played the damage shield in the back. It doesn't matter. I shouldn't worry about it too much. But I need to, again, it's good to think. I think every run is losable. Even this one. Yeah, so see here, one of my welder helpers is just going to live. There's nothing I can really do about it. Unfortunately. What I can do about it, I mean, they're both going to live actually. What I can do about it is, first of all, I should play these curses out. I'm worried about dying. Second of all, I can tiresome climb one up and then it dies. Or I could double tiresome climb. I can't double tiresome climb. I can just single tiresome climb savagery though. I think that's a little bit better. I could do it twice. Sure, why not? It's good to do. He's dazed for 4 and he's on an empty floor. I think he's offset now, so he might spawn with a wave. Yeah, because he should be in this empty wave here. It's okay. Also, Pyre light blocks me a little bit here as well. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the fact that Pyre light also blocked a draw. So actually, if you want to play this, like if you, this is never gonna happen to me again. Actually, I don't think. I highly doubt I will find myself back in this position. Because I'm thinking about how I mitigate having to play a card that I get as a generated card with this Pyre. I mean, that shit's just never gonna happen again though, right? This is such a weird niche circumstance. I don't think I need to sweat it too much. Also, I put savagery here, but I do hit 2,000 damage. I might take a round of hits though, so I need to be careful. I don't want to incant unless I'm sure I clear them. And now I'm sure I clear them. This last stand should lock it down. Yeah, not only do I kill these guys, I kill entropy as well as savagery. So, and this is the last enemy that can do anything to you. So I've talked about this a few times, I think, but in these fights, the thing that, or in this fight, if you're in a position like this one where you're waiting for Dominion to die, what can happen is that healer spawns in and then just sits there and heals heals their side of the board for like 100, specifically entropy gets healed, and then you can't do anything, basically. Like, you can't do anything to stop it, and you just take, okay, let me start this thought over. I got lost while playing my cards, and I apologize. The problem that you can face here is that sometimes if you're just waiting for Dominion to die, but then your side of the board dies because you're just going, oh, whatever, I'll just pass the turn or whatever, right? Oh, actually, tech. A better thing to say here, tech. But basically, if you watch the guy get healed and then your side of the board dies, you lose this fight by 100 sometimes. But now that can't happen to me. Even if Apex Imp dies, I'm going to win. Not that he's going to die. Check out this tech. I learned not too long ago, I believe, what you can do is ascend this guy, and now you'll start the relentless combat again. And you'll kill the Titans. Hey, if there's a guy in the Pyre and you kill the Titan, do you win? I have no idea. Okay, hypothetically, right? I ascend this Chosen Zealot up to the top floor on the last turn. Does the fight end? I think it would end as soon as Dominion died, right? That's interesting. I've never thought about that. Maybe something to try out in the future. Well, I said I was going to end this run at like 60, or I was going to end the Seraph fight at 61 HP. I ended the whole run at 59, so I was a little off because I didn't consider the fact that I would just hit Seraph for 8,000, I guess. Silly me. I should have thought about that. Have I played this clan combo before? No. Nice. And a new ping. Just the crown, but yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. That was a good one. Apex Imp, very cool. I think you would have probably won this run with Alpha Fiend as well. Double Summon Rage Imp multi-strike is a pretty clear through line. I actually probably would have played Prince, come to think of it. In a world where there's no Apex Imp in this run, I probably would have just played through Prince and Horned Warrior. Maybe take some space to get a little frontline action. But yeah, that'd probably be fine too. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.